Hi, and welcome back to the Plant-Based Quick Cooking Show. I'm Karen, coming to you every week from the Center for Plant-Based Living right here in St. Louis, Missouri. And every week I bring you one recipe that is 7 ingredients or less. So maybe you're trying to adopt a plant-based diet, or maybe you just want to add more plants to your plate. This is where you need to be every week. Okay, let's get started. This is such a fun one. This is my brand new, super simple vegan crab dip, okay? All right, so what you wanna do first is make some of my creamy mayo, and that was several shows ago. Back it up probably a few months, or you can use any other kind of vegan mayo, or if you're not fully plant-based, just use a regular old mayo. So just make one recipe of that, have it chilled down. Then we're going to take 1 can of hearts of palm and drain it. And you can shred it with a fork if you want, but if you have a food processor, just throw those in there and give it a little whirl. Pulse, pulse. And it will shred and look like crab. I know, it really does. It really does. I don't know if you can see that. It really does look like crab. Okay, this is simple. This is simple. All we're going to do is then transfer that hearts of palm into a bowl. Get all those little pieces in there. Get it all in there because hearts of palm is not really that inexpensive, is it? No. The reason it's a little bit more expensive is because it's so labor intensive to get the middle of those palms from the palms to the can. Okay, now you have your shredded hearts of palm, and then all you're going to do is add in some kelp granules. You can find this at most grocery stores, and then also online on Amazon, and I have a link to that down below in our plant-based Amazon store. And then I also have a link to the recipe so you know how much I'm adding. Now this is a pretty small recipe because I'm just using 1 can, but once you start making this, you'll have a feeling of how much you want to, or how you want to multiply it. Okay, so we're adding the Old Bay seasoning and the kelp powder. So that's going to give us that nice sea flavor. And there's also a lot of iodine in this kelp powder. So if you are using a non-iodized salt, then maybe you could go 50-50 with kelp powder as well. Now I'm going to add in my veggies. So I'm going to add in 2 chopped up celery stalks and 1/2 bell pepper. I want it red, but yellow was on sale. Then I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of my mayo. You can add as much as you want. If you like it really, really creamy, add more. If not, pull back on it a little bit. And then mix it all up. And you know, some people really don't like veggies in their crab dip. You certainly don't need to do that, but this really does help me get in more vegetables every day. Okay, give it a nice mix, yes. And now, because we have that mayo in there, which can seem a little thick sometimes, we're going to brighten it up. And this is a 1/2 of a lemon. I'm gonna only squeeze about a 1/2 of the half in there. So just, you know, probably like 1 tablespoon, just to brighten it up a little bit. Now here's the tough part, waiting. I know, I'm gonna dig in right now, but I'll tell you what, leave this stuff in the fridge covered for at least an hour. A couple hours would be better, and just let all those flavors get to know each other and really develop, and then it's the best. Grab a little bit of pita or put it over a bed of greens. It's fantastic. You are gonna love this stuff. It's perfect for our hot weather that we're having now. It's also very good in the cold weather. All right, I hope you love this just as much as I do. This is a new one for me, and I'm a little bit obsessed. So enjoy, have a great week. Please make this, and please let me know. I'll see you next week. Take care.